All right, so we gave away some sunscreen. We want to talk a little bit about sunscreen. Please welcome Dave Lackie from BeautyTheGuide.com, Hudson's Bay Company. We've already met you, Dino Dilio. You're both going to talk a little bit about sunscreen because there is really so much to know. And I was saying, you know, to the ladies in the audience, the women of color, this is for everyone.
Absolutely.
Your husbands, your kids, your whole family.
Sure.
So a lot of new information coming out when it comes to sunscreen, and you've been doing a lot of research,
There is,
Dave.
yes, absolutely. I've been doing a lot of research in this. So all of the products that you see here today, we've tried, we like, we recommend.
Okay.
All of these will contain one of 12 chemical sunscreens, or a combination of some of them that are approved in Canada.
Okay.
So Health Canada regulates sunscreen, and we're one of the most stringent countries in the world in terms of testing ingredients.
Okay.
So it will take up to a year to get an ingredient approved.
That's
which
really
means
good.
It's very safe. So that's one of the questions I always get is, are sunscreens safe?
And a lot of people don't want to put it on their kids because they're afraid of the
don't.
chemical compounds in there. But you're
They
saying
don't.
if it's gotten through and it's on a shelf,
That's right.
It's probably safe.
It's probably, absolutely.
Okay.
And if you're reading an American fashion magazine and you see all these new products that say SPF and you can't find them in the stores, it's because it can take a year to get approved here. That's why they're not here. So lots of really interesting things. Nothing new in terms of the active ingredients. What it's all about is texture. And there's a couple of other little innovations that we're going to talk about.
So the textures are getting to be a lot more likable for the skin, aren't they? They used to be a greasy, filmy, awful thing.
Yes, yes, they were
now
really,
they're
really
getting better.
heavy. For sure. Kids, one of the questions I get is about sunscreen for kids and babies. 6 months and under, not a good idea to apply sunscreen on a baby because the skin's a lot thinner. It can sort of absorb. So keep them out of the sun. 6 months and older, look for an sunscreen that is designed and formulated for kids. What that means is it will have less irritants in it, it won't have a lot of fragrance in it, and if you have really sensitive skin, I know India Hicks, the model, she will only use on her skin skincare for kids, like sunscreen for kids. Yeah.
So it's just going to be a little less harsh, right?
It
because
is.
their skin is a little bit more fragile.
Yeah.
And is there an SPF that you should not go beyond for your kids, or?
Well, I mean, minimum 30
minimum
is really
30 always.
30 to 50. Anything above 50, it's so minuscule in terms of the protection. It's less than 1%.
Got it.
So it's more of a marketing kind of thing. So 30 is a really good one to stay at.
All right.
This I love. So this is brand new. I've never seen this before. This is a sunscreen for people who have acne-prone skin. So if you tend to break out, we know that teen boys, less than 15% of teen boys will wear sunscreen because they don't like
I'm not going there.
They're not going near it, and they don't like the texture. This has no ingredients that will aggravate any kind of breakout. So brand new. Okay. So I think that's kind of innovative.
So is it that because the thickness of sunscreen, is that what would usually cause the breakouts?
Well, no, there are a couple of the dermatologists that I interviewed for this had said that there are certain ingredients that they put in there that can irritate. So she took 2 years to actually develop this and get rid of those ingredients. So that's really great if you have a lot of breakouts.
Excellent.
The other thing that I said is there's a Montreal dermatologist that is a skincare specialist who said you should be going through 1 bottle a day if you were on a beach. He said that it's that serious that he sees so much melanoma that that's what his recommendation. We use way too little.
That size bottle a day. If you're sitting in the sun
if you're on a beach and it's really strict, he said 1 a day to be perfectly safe.
So let's say you are in an urban center. So maybe you're using, you know,
a portion of it.
A portion of it, or this much for a day. So we're always told with our shampoos and our conditioners and our makeup use less. But when it comes to sunscreen, use more. Very interesting. Okay, so don't skimp on your sunscreen.
Don't skimp on the sunscreen.
Dino doesn't skimp on anything, actually.
No.
Let's talk a little bit about application or for the face, what you would recommend, what you've tried, what you love.
What we're going to do is to recommend a sunscreen to wear during the daytime and under your makeup. And the big tip I want to say is that in the summertime, you don't want to layer a lot of products on. So your sunscreen, they're so advanced right now that they'll act as a moisturizer. Okay,
yeah, that's true.
So you can use, and besides, most of us need less moisturizer in the summertime anyway.
Right.
So sunscreens, whether it's a lotion or a gel or a fluid or whatever, will act as a moisturizer. So you can cut down on the products you're wearing in the morning.
Right.
Okay?
So you get the 2-in-1 going on.
The other thing I want to say is, and picking up what Dave said, they actually tell you that you should use a shot glass of sunscreen for your body.
Oh my gosh.
A shot glass, okay?
I usually use that for something else.
Well, I know, so do I. You can smell it. Here.
Yeah, I want to know why he had it in his makeup case.
Just in his bag, yeah.
And for the face, it should actually be a teaspoon. Okay, for your face.
Okay, just for your face.
And a lot of people don't know what a teaspoon looks like. It's not the one you use to mix your coffee.
I know.
Okay? This, I'm not a baker, but I went out and got this to show you. Okay? We're going to recommend some really great ones for different skin types. And so I love the Vichy, very creamy and very hydrating for dry skin.
Good.
When you're combination skin, the Neutrogena line is terrific, especially this one here, the dry formula sunscreen. If you've got oilier skin, then actually this is a really, really nice one, La Roche-Posay. Very lightweight. A lot of people with oily skin, myself included, would not wear sunscreens. We hate the way it feels on the skin. This feels like nothing. But my ultimate favorite, personally I use, is Paula's Choice, especially the one for oily skin, because this one actually mats the skin out. So you're going to get protection, and you're also going to get shine control as well.
And you're going to need to buy 80 of them, because if you use a shot glass one.
Yes, buy in bulk.
Buy in bulk, a lot of them.
And then if you have sensitive skin, the Umbrella line is a really, really nice one.
Okay, so good to know. Any of these that you've mentioned, Dino, come in spray, or are they all?
That's the thing, when you're going out, it's really can be very personalized. If you like a cream, go for a creamy type of sunscreen. If you like more of a gel, oily skins will like more of a gel, or sprays that come out dry. So you want to kind of, you know what, whatever you like for your moisturizer, for your skincare, repeat that formula for your sun care.
Got it.
Usually guys will go sprays,
Yeah.
women will go lotion.
Yeah, that is true.
That's kind of how it works. Like the sports sprays are really great for guys that don't like to wear it because it's so comfortable, you just sort of... Easy.
I find they're a lot easier for the kids as well, the sprays. You just want to whip them up. You just have to be careful how much you're putting on, because you probably have to put on more than you think.
That's right.
Right, with the spray bottles.
And not in the wind.
And
when you're on the beach, if you're starting, how many times have you seen it and then it just blows away?
Yes, okay.
And let's also not forget to say reapply, reapply, reapply if you're sitting in the sun.
That's right.
Reapply. That's so important. People think I put it on, I'm going to sit in the sun for 6 hours. No!
No.
You need to reapply as directed on the bottle.
Okay, read all those directions and really do protect your skin, because that is the best thing you can do to help your skin look youthful as you get older, right? That's your facelift right there in these bottles.
Before any wrinkle cream.
Right, absolutely.
It's raised today, raisins tomorrow.
Those are words to live by.